Is this a JoJo reference? Fairy Tail. Lemmy, an enemy character from the Dog Guild Tartarus in Fairy Tail, is seen doing a JoJo's pose in JoJo's art style, while the screen being covered with JoJo's special effects in episode 238 and in the 20th opening to the song Never End Tale. Gate. Jieitai Kanochi Nite Kaku Tatakaeri. In chapter 22, a character by the name of Rory Mercury goes on a rampage against foreign special forces during the Hakone incident. The Japanese Minister of Defense, an avid fan of anime, asked if she had put on the stone mask and feeds on blood. This was a reference to Dio Brando, who uses a cursed stone mask and turned into a vampire to gain powers. JoJo, omae no chide da! Gintama. In one of the arcs, which is the Ghost Arc, the protagonist Sakata Gintoki enters a haunted inn that gives services to spiritual beings. In episode 131, Gintoki defines these spiritual beings as stands, while Star Platinum appears as an example. In episode 133, there is a scene where a particular special effects are being used in the same style as in JoJo series, both in the anime and manga. In the same episode also, the main antagonist of the arc, Oiwa, who is the owner of the inn, also uses Star Platinum's battle cry Ora 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 while punching Gintoki. In episode 252, Gintoki and Kagura decides to kill Shinpachi, saying that major character has to die to make the show legendary like other anime. Then, many characters from different anime showed up behind him, and one of them is Muhammad Abdul, who is also one of the important characters in Stardust Crusaders who also died at the end of the series. There has been a funny collaboration between Gintama and Sket Dance. In episode 227, Gintoki and Bossun were seen racing to get the Devil's Fruit, Pizza's Fruit, which is a reference to One Piece by the way, in order to make their shows more popular. In one of the dialogues, Himeko said that they needed something like Bankai or stands to make themselves more powerful, making a direct references to Bleach and JoJo.
Hyperion とか Genesis とかやってればいいじゃないですか。あんなんただのクソゲーやん。やっぱし挽回とかスタンドがええわ。
GJ Club. In episode 7, Kyoya Shinomiya does several poses taken from JoJo, precisely from Caesar in Battle Tendency.
でもケーキ食べたいです。
貴様はシャボンに囲まれた。続く連弾を食らえ。
なら月木の2日だけだ。
風のプロテクターを解いて姿を現したな。ワム。
Gugure Kokkuri-san. Inugami puts Kohina Ichimatsu's head in the mouth of a big spirit to change her face, and Inugami is beaten by Kokkuri-san for his actions, and Kohina does Risotto Nero's pose over Inugami's body.
近づかなし。
本当に分かったのかよ。
はし。
つかその立ち方もやめろ。
一体何に？
俺はお前に近づかない。
Hacka the animation. In episode 5, Hacka number 4 is looking at a guy reading a car magazine and decides to give him a car. She briefly recreates Dio's road roller attack before changing it into a car in mid-air and give it to him. Haiyore Nyaruko-san. As a gag series anime, it features one of the highest amounts of references to JoJo. In episode 1, Nyaruko can be seen quoting Stroheim's statement while doing Hitler's pose. In the same episode, Nyaruko quotes Jotaro's line, which he quoted from DRB. So that's a reference above reference.
バレなきゃ犯罪じゃないんですよ。
バレなきゃイカサマじゃねえんだぜ。
承知していたはずだな。バレなければイカ様とは言わないのだよ。
In episode 2, Nyaruko is seen doing Star Platinum's battle cry. In the same episode, Nyaruko also quoting Jotaro's famous line after defeating Dio.
たった一つのシンプルな答えです。あんたは私を怒らせた。
たった一つのシンプルな答えだ。てめえは俺を怒らせた。
In episode 3, Nyaruko's brother can be seen shouting Dio Brando's battle cry. Then, after he hits her brother, Mahiro asks her if she did run over something. Then she used Dio's line about how many breads have you eaten.
おい、何か引かなかったか？気のせいですよ。真宙さんは今まで食べたパンの枚数を覚えていますか？
貴様、一体何人の命をその傷のために吸い取った？
お前は今まで食ったパンの枚数を覚えているのか？
In Haiyore Nyaruko-san W, episode 6, Nyaruko imitates Sticky Finger's battle cry.
なんだよ。ありゃりゃりゃリーベテルチ。
アリーベデルチ。
And let's not forget about Nyaruko doing Polnareff's hand sign, but with a different meaning from the original JoJo's episode. Hayate, the combat butler. In one episode, Claus Seishiro parodies the famous scene of Dio turned into a vampire by the stone mask, with the same JoJo special effects that arises on the screen. He even quotes Dio's decision to quit being human and turn into a vampire.
少年よ、俺は人間をやめたぞ。俺は人間をやめるぞ、ジョジョ。俺は人間を超越する。
Yukiji Katsura also mimics Jonathan's technique, which is Sunlight Yellow Overdrive, as her battle cry. While Klaus uses Dio Brando's battle cry. Hanebado. In episode 9, when Connie Christensen calls the others to attention in the school tennis court from the second floor, the main character Ayano Hanesaki is seen standing below Connie while giving signs to her that she can see her panties using the same unconventional signs Bansu Maru Mieru that Polnareff makes during the High Priestess attack.
何？見え。何が？
Hungry Mary. In chapter 10 of Hungry Mary, Taiga, appearing as Mary, repeatedly says no or muri, which is basically muda in Japanese. Anna tells him to settle down because he's starting to look like a JoJo's character. Hyperdimension Neptunia. In episode 6, Neptune makes fun of Noah, who was convinced that her security system is unbreakable. She does it by paraphrasing Stroheim's famous quote, accompanied with JoJo's on-screen special effects.
だってノワール前に自慢してたじゃん。ラステーションのセキュリティは世界一って。
若者がドイツの科学は世界一その地の定め